What's up, boys? Callsign Grimey here, and today I'm going to walk you through the best strategy to approach 23 megabytes a second, which is the second mission in the campaign commander mode. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We're going to utilize the new replay system here to kind of go over what we have done here and talk you through the process and explain why I found this to be the best approach, the best strategy to take on this mission. So we're going to come up, and the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to avoid going into the building from the ground level, and we're going to take the stairs and work our way from the top floor down. Strategically, it's never good ever to have the enemy have the high ground on you, which is the main reason why I wouldn't prefer to approach from the ground level and work your way up. You're literally fighting uphill. Instead, we're going to utilize the stairwell here, and we're going to move our team up that stairwell to then go ahead and secure each level. And as we're going up the steps, we're going to pie around that corner to make sure that we're clear as we approach over here. Here you can see me coming up right now. And now at this point, I'll pause it right here. When I turned this corner, I pied it and I saw that there was no enemies in there. The door was open, which is obviously a big threat. So we quickly move here, to go ahead and close the door. I misclicked and gave the command when it should have been the door command.
Wedge is good to go.
And at this point, we're going to wedge that door to secure those bodies that are in there, from preventing them from coming out and catching us on their six. And it prevents them of an escape route as well. So again, we're going to go up the steps. We're going to be careful and mindful of pieing our corners here. So at this point, we already have a target, and I did see him when I turned that corner. He saw me. So at this point, I'm setting up with the team to set up our approach to this. So let's see how this plays out. I go in with the flash. Immediately going to push in here. That slipped. Then it gets a little crazy right here. So let's pause that right there. As you can see, what happens here, I flashed in. I'm lead in here. There was a misfire. It happens. We've got the civilian here surrendering. I see this the suspect right here do the classic fake surrender. Luckily, I'm at the ready. He goes for the secondary weapon, and we put two to his chest and put him on the ground. Let's go and continue.
Making it safe.
Now at this point,
Suspect cuffed and secure.
we're gonna go ahead and push in to clear the rest of the room over here.
Move in and clear. I'm on it.
And I'm letting red team handle this. I'm utilizing the AI teams, the red and blue teams, to delegate duties so I can kind of do the overarching commanding, and they'll go in and clear that little room while I'm moving back out here to go ahead and set up for the next movement, which is going to be out the door here to go onto the main kind of floor for this third floor to clear it all out. So now I'm going to go ahead and get all of the team members together. So we're going to do an entire unit movement out into the area here. So we'll go ahead and go outside and take a look at how this is going to be here.
I'm going.
So team comes out. It's going to get a little gnarly here. We have the high ground advantage at this point, but there is going to be a suspect right here who shoot up at our officers, get into a bit of a firefight here. Finally gets that target out. We have another one down here. And at that point, I gave the command for, I think it was red team to come down. We'll pause it right here to kind of go over it. I gave the command for red team to come down and cover the stairwell. They rotated down here and took out the suspect that was right here with the shotty. We also took out the other one that was right here. And had we have been on the ground trying to do this, it would have been a slaughter fest. You know, it would have been a slaughter fest. In fact, I've run this mission coming up from the ground up, and it gets pretty ugly. And our next stop is going to be on this door here to clear this one out. So
Stack up.
All right.
Because this kind of gets into a tight quarter situation here, I decided to use my red team to come with me, and I have the other team holding that stairwell. Let's go inside and take a look what's going to happen here. It's going to be pretty cool. So you already know, you can see the suspects waiting for us already. We're going to go in with a breach and stinger. We're going to breach with the C2. Oh, that was beautiful. Immediately taken down.
We have a suspect down.
Opening on the right. Opening on the left.
This is talk. Roger.
And very successful entry right here.
I got guns. Zipped up.
So we're gonna secure all these folks. Funny enough, I believe I saw this suspect had a gun. They tucked it away once we breached. So as you can hear, there's a lot going on right now. All right, let's pause it right here. That was really clean. That aggressive, high impact, dynamic entry really did a lot to prevent them from essentially attacking us, right? The shock and awe aspect of it. It worked out really well in a pretty open room where you had suspects spread all over the place, and it worked out to our advantage. One person was taken out right here, and we eventually find the main target here. I believe his name is Michael, right here in the room. And then there were shots fired. We have a situation right over here. Let's take a look at what happens over here. There's someone right here. Looks like he gets shot. Now, keep in mind, a big tip I'd share with this game is that take your time. Don't feel like you have to rush through the rooms. Once you enter into a room and you secure the suspects or civilians, take your time to walk through it. Double check that you've go ahead and called everything in. Secure any weapons are on the floor. Something interesting that happens here is that this suspect actually was faking dead, and I received an achievement for arresting someone that was playing dead. And then we're gonna move over here to secure the evidence from this criminal scumbag that's on his drives and all of that. All right, now we have the last room. The door was open. There was a suspect that was shot immediately by the AI lead right here with the shotty.
Doing it.
So we're gonna set it up here. A little bit of a issue with the AI giving a command right here. They kind of just froze on me.
I'm with you.
So I eventually had to just take lead and go into the room, which is about to happen here in a second.
They're good.
AI's made a very good improvements, but I have noticed just some things happening here and there. But again, these are things that can be improved upon, and I don't think they're game breaking. And we're gonna go in. So once we're inside here, we detain the suspect here, or the civilian that's in the server room, and we're gonna go ahead and push back outside here. And as we work our way down to the final level, we're gonna have our last civilian here that we're gonna secure, and that will complete the mission.
I got it.
Turn around. Keep your hands up. Arrest him.
Don't worry. It's over now. Civilian ready to go.
And there it is. Clean and easy. Going through this method here, we ended up with a passing on this mission, and you can see how pretty fluid it is. It worked out really well. No one on the team took any damage, and so I think that would be the best strategy to approach this mission. If you want to go for a challenge, absolutely go from the ground up and work your way up, fight uphill. It's going to be a challenge, but for those that want to do it more strategically and take advantage and put the favor on your side, go ahead and run it the way I just shared with you in this video, and you should have a lot of success with it. So hopefully you found this strategy video for 23 megabytes a second useful. If you did, please make sure to throw a thumbs up on the video and leave a comment below if this worked out for you as well. And feel free to subscribe for more Ready or Not videos and other immersive tactical simulation games that are here on the channel, like DCS, Ground Branch, and of course more Ready or Not. Callsign Grimey out.